Has anyone ever shared the good news of Jesus with you, the gospel? If you have a second, can I share it with you? Thanks. So what I've come to realize is that there's two kingdoms. There's the kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light. We see that all around us, right? There's good and evil. There's light and dark. Unfortunately, we're born into a world that has darkness. And we see the effects of that darkness, right? The brokenness of this world. We see that through disease and depression and death. But the most important thing to know about a kingdom is the king. And Satan is the king of the kingdom of darkness. And he's a liar. And he tells us that if we rule our own lives and are king of ourselves, that we'll be happy. And we'll be fulfilled. And we'll have an awesome life. But it's the biggest lie in the whole world. Because the reality is it just leads us to brokenness, hurt, and misery. So sometimes we try to get out. We get out through sometimes relationships or maybe a family. We get out by trying to have a great job or career. We try to get out through medicating ourselves with sex and alcohol and drugs. Sometimes we try to get out by going to church and being a good person. But all these things just slingshot us right back into brokenness if we're still king of ourselves. On the other hand, you got the kingdom of light. And Jesus is the king of the kingdom of light. And he is love. And he loved us so much that he came from heaven to earth. He then died on a cross, was broken for us so that we could be forgiven and have true life. And he rose 3 days later to prove that he was king over everything. And all Jesus asks is that we believe who he is and allow him to be who he is. Allow him to be king of our lives. And he then will help us to live the life we were meant to live and give us the love and the joy and the peace that he created us to have for all eternity, now and for all eternity. So I'd love to ask you, which king do you serve?